In a stunning display of global influence, BTS's Jungkook has once again taken the internet by storm with a new dance performance that fans are calling a once-in-a-generation moment. Released just minutes ago, the short clip has already ignited a frenzy across platforms such as TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels, with early estimates suggesting it could break every existing viewership record within hours. The choreography, which blends street-style energy with Jungkook's signature precision, immediately captivated audiences worldwide. Wearing casual streetwear and performing in what appears to be a rehearsal studio, Jungkook showcased not only his mastery of movement, but also a raw artistic confidence that fans say feels both intimate and electrifying. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag Jungkook New Dance and hashtag 50 billion phenomenon began trending globally. Clips of fans replicating the choreography flooded social media, with creators from Seoul to Sao Paulo joining in. Music critics praised the simplicity of the set and the authenticity of his delivery, describing it as a perfect storm of artistry, timing, and emotion. Some analysts predict that the dance could surpass even viral sensations like Baby Shark or Despacito in cumulative views, thanks to the power of fan-driven sharing and replay culture. Jungkook's previous performances have already proven his unmatched reach, but this new release seems poised to redefine digital virality itself. For ARMY, it's more than numbers. It's another reminder of Jungkook's evolution, from the youngest BTS member to a global solo icon whose creative risks continue to shape pop culture. At the moment that broke the internet had happened in an instant. Just 3 minutes after Jungkook's latest dance rehearsal video went live, the internet began to pulse with electricity. Notifications, retweets, stitches, duets, reaction videos. The entire digital ecosystem seemed to breathe in unison as millions of fans across the globe pressed the replay button. The video wasn't a high-budget production. There were no flashing lights, no stage pyrotechnics, no backup dancers filling the frame. It was simply Jungkook, dressed in loose black streetwear, beanie pulled low, sneakers gliding across a polished wooden floor, lost completely in rhythm. And yet, those few seconds were enough to shake pop culture's foundations. By the 5th minute, the clip had reached tens of millions of plays. By the end of the first hour, it had already crossed 100 million. Platforms struggled to keep up with the sudden traffic surge, and trending lists worldwide displayed a single unifying keyword: hashtag Jungkook New Dance. What followed was the beginning of what some analysts are now calling the 50 billion view phenomenon. The energy behind AMOVNT. There's something magnetic about Jungkook's artistry that goes beyond technical perfection. Every move he makes carries an emotional pulse, an invisible thread connecting performer and audience. In this new routine, that thread was stronger than ever. The choreography was minimalist yet mesmerizing, a blend of fluid isolations, precise footwork, and sudden pauses that left just enough space for breath and imagination. Fans described it as a conversation between strength and silence. Dance professionals quickly began dissecting the performance. He's using street-style influences but controlling them with classical discipline, said global choreographer Aiden Rivera. That balance is what makes it addictive to watch. He's reinventing how pop choreography communicates emotion. Across dance schools from Seoul to Sao Paulo, instructors were already planning to teach the Jungkook flow, a nickname coined by fans within hours of release. On TikTok, thousands of creators uploaded their renditions, often captioning them with, "Can I move like him?" The fan reaction explosion ARMY, BTS's legendary fandom, responded with characteristic speed and passion. Within the first 3 hours, fan-compiled edits of Jungkook's dance appeared in every major language. Some slowed the footage to half speed to study the subtle shoulder rolls and hand flicks. Others paired the dance with alternate songs, creating dozens of viral remix trends. "I watched it once and couldn't stop," wrote one fan on X. It's not just dancing, it's storytelling with muscles and music. Hashtags such as hashtag Jungkook 50 billion and hashtag DanceKingJK dominated social feeds. Even people unfamiliar with BTS began encountering the clips through algorithmic recommendations. By day's end, estimates placed total global re-uploads and short-form views at nearly 2 billion, an unprecedented number for a single 30-second rehearsal video. Media outlets take mainstream media outlets were quick to catch the wave. Rolling Stone Asia published an emergency feature titled The Jungkook Effect, when a dance becomes a digital earthquake. Billboard's online edition ran a headline simply reading, 3 minutes, 1 billion hearts. Cultural analysts compared the frenzy to the early days of viral internet phenomena, but noted one striking difference. Jungkook's fan engagement was not random. It was organized, intentional, and deeply emotional. Most viral trends fade because they rely on shock or humor, explained Dr. Melissa Chong, a sociologist specializing in fandom studies. Jungkook's case is different. It's sustained by admiration, loyalty, and aesthetic appreciation. That's why numbers like 50 billion views are even conceivable. A closer look at the performance video opens with a quiet moment. Jungkook adjusts his beanie, takes a breath, and glances at the camera, not with arrogance, but with quiet confidence. Then the beat drops, and his body becomes liquid precision. Each movement unfolds like a ripple traveling across still water. The simplicity of the setting only amplifies the effect. The wooden floor creaks slightly under his steps. The black background isolates every gesture, focusing attention entirely on form and rhythm. There's no visible audience, yet it feels like he's dancing for millions. And, somehow, just for you to be by the time the clip ends, viewers are left suspended, almost breathless. And that's the secret behind its replay value. It ends before your brain can process what you've seen, compelling you to hit play again. The digital scene within hours, social media platforms were drowning in content inspired by the video. TikTok challenges with hashtags like #JungkookStep began trending in over 90 countries. YouTube creators posted analytical breakdowns titled, "Why Jungkook's Dance is Physically Impossible." Even professional dancers in Los Angeles and Paris filmed themselves attempting to mimic his control and rhythm. Streaming data specialists started tracking the wave. According to early analytics, the combined cross-platform view count, including re-uploads, edits, remixes, and shorts, had surpassed 5 billion within 36 hours. If current rates continued, experts predicted that the number could theoretically reach 50 billion cumulative impressions within weeks. It's the purest form of organic virality, said Leo Martinez, CEO of Viral Metrics Lab. No paid promotion, no scheduled release, just pure audience reaction. The artist behind the MV to understand why this happened, one must look at Jungkook's journey. From his debut as the youngest member of BTS to his rise as an international solo artist, Jungkook has embodied relentless growth. His work ethic, humility, and creative curiosity have consistently pushed boundaries. This dance, many argue, represents the essence of that evolution, stripped of glamour, focused entirely on craft. In interviews over the years, Jungkook has often said he practices until the movement feels like breathing. That dedication now manifests in every frame of the viral clip. Behind the effortless grace lies years of grueling rehearsals, artistic experimentation, and emotional resilience. What we see in those 30 seconds is the product of a lifetime, noted dance historian Hiroshi Tanaka. It's the culmination of discipline meeting freedom.